My name is Joy. I live in a quiet neighborhood in Benin City. I am very observant. I see things others miss, and I always mind my business and kept to myself. Until Kate came along, and what happened to her changed everything for me. Kate moved in a few months ago. She was pretty, happy, and very jovial. I first met her when she was carrying a big box and a Ghana must go bag. "Let me help you with that," I said. "Thanks, you are very kind," she said, smiling. From that small moment, something clicked between us. She had this bright, unfiltered energy that made you feel comfortable, and I, who was used to observing from a distance, found myself opening up to her. She sometimes came to my flat to talk. We talked about small things first, like the building or the neighbors. She would knock on my door just to gist, sometimes with snacks and sometimes with leftover food she cooked. We talked on my couch late into the night about life, goals, heartbreaks, and dreams. She teased me for being too quiet and said, "Joy, you think too much, relax small." And I teased her for being too free and trusting people too easily. Even when she wasn't around, she sent voice notes to check on me. We got so close that neighbors joked that we behaved like sisters. She always told me about her relationship with her boyfriend, Peter. One day she said, "Joy, I gave Peter a lot of money. It was from selling my father's land. He promised to pay me back after investing it in a crypto coin, but he keeps giving me excuses when I ask how the investment is going and when am I getting my money back." I told her, "Babe, listen to your feelings. If something feels bad, it is probably bad." She tried to smile and said, "Maybe I am just worrying too much. I will just give him time." Her boyfriend Peter seemed perfect. He was friendly, polite, and charming. Everyone trusted him easily, but sometimes he made me feel uneasy. At first, I didn't know why, but the truth was simpler than I imagined. Kate herself wasn't tense or acting strange. She was still her normal playful self with me. What changed was her relationship with Peter. I noticed that Kate was always on the phone with him, arguing, sometimes quietly, sometimes loudly. Arguments about the 4 million naira, arguments about the investment he promised, arguments about when he would pay her back, arguments about why he kept giving excuses. Their once sweet relationship became shaky. Kate complained that he stopped visiting as often. He avoided her questions. He stopped taking her out during the weekend. Sometimes she cried out of frustration and told me Peter has been acting up. I comforted her. Then one day, she didn't come home. Her phone didn't ring when I tried calling her. Neighbors started asking questions. Even Kate's family members came to look for her because she wasn't answering their messages either. When I saw Peter, he told me she had left for a sudden work trip. That lie was the first thing that broke everything open. Kate always told me her job did not involve sudden trips. She would have informed someone. Rumors started spreading in the neighborhood. Some people said she had left with another man. Someone even claimed they saw her boarding a bus. But my gut told me something was very wrong. Still, at that time, I had no proof. But then, I noticed Peter's behavior. Even though he did not live in our compound, I saw him around town a lot. And he was suddenly spending money recklessly. People said he bought a new iPhone. He was spraying cash at a bar one night. Someone said they saw him drinking and throwing money around. The land she sold was 4 million naira. And somehow, Peter now had money to waste. And he didn't care that Kate has been away for a while. That was not normal. The second suspicious thing happened in a supermarket. I went to buy groceries and I saw Peter laughing loudly with a different woman on 2 different days. He wasn't behaving like someone whose girlfriend was away. He wasn't even behaving like someone who cared if she was safe. 1 month passed. 1 long, heavy month. Kate never came back. That was when fear turned to certainty. I decided to talk to Peter directly and ask him some questions. I traced him to his compound one morning I didn't plan to enter his flat. I only wanted to see if she had been there recently. I knocked on the door, but he was not home. I looked around, observing for any clue, and what I saw on his balcony made my legs shake. An earring. Kate's earring. The gold stud earring she always wore and never removed. There was no reason for her earring to be there unless she had been in Peter's flat recently after she left for a work trip. My heart almost stopped. That was the moment I knew something was terribly wrong. That was when I started snooping around more often. I asked questions quietly. I talked to people who lived near Peter's area. I tried to piece together her last movements. Every clue pointed back to him. I finally filed a missing person report with Peter listed as the primary suspect. The police picked him up. At first, he denied everything. He acted confident, like nothing could touch him. But after hours in custody, after the pressure, the questioning, and the beating from officers trying to force the truth out of him, he broke. During the investigation, the police checked Kate's flat. They found her diary filled with notes about her worries and her thoughts in the days leading up to her disappearance. Later, they found Kate's phone inside her bag in Peter's apartment. On it was her last message from Peter asking her to come sleep over at his place on the day she disappeared. Then something unexpected happened. The police found Kate's bank card hidden in Peter's wallet. Peter took the police behind his house to a corner of the fenced back area where no one usually went. He showed them the shallow grave where he buried Kate. He had killed her for the 4 million naira she trusted him with. He told the police he poisoned her drink when she came over that night. The man everyone trusted, the man who smiled and charmed her, ended her life for money. I never saw him do it, but I put all the small pieces together. I knew the truth before anyone else. Some bad people don't look scary. They smile, they are nice, and they wait right next door. The neighborhood was shocked, but the evidence was strong. The police had his confession, his phone calls, and the grave behind his house. His friendly mask fell off in the courtroom. He looked weak and scared. The trial was fast, and I told the court everything I saw and heard. The judge decided Peter killed Kate for her money. He was found guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment. People said he would spend the rest of his life paying for the life he took and the trust he broke. After the trial, I had my own grief. It dawned on me that I would never see my friend and sister Kate again. I sat in my flat, holding a selfie of Kate and I, the one we took together the first night we stayed up talking on my couch. I stared at her smiling face, her bright eyes, the way she used to make even the quietest days brighter. I cried quietly for her, her laughter, her warmth, the life that had been stolen from her. The neighborhood had their shock, but I had my sorrow. I whispered her name into the quiet room, hoping somehow she could hear me. Even as Peter faced justice, a part of me would always carry that grief. Kate wasn't just my neighbor. She was my friend, my sister in spirit, and now she is gone forever. Every time I stepped outside my flat and saw her door, the pain started afresh. It felt like my heart was tearing open again and again. I would lock myself inside and cry for days. When my rent expired, I packed my things and left that compound. I could no longer live in a place filled with memories of her. Peter will spend the rest of his life in bars, but my life will never return to what it was before. Trust is something I guard with my whole heart. Some people smile, but their hearts are dark. Some people stand close to you, yet they are the real danger. Kate wasn't just my neighbor. She was my friend, my sister in spirit, and now she's gone forever. If you like this story, please like, share your thoughts in the comment section, and subscribe for more.